standing right outside the Sportsbook at Bet Rivers Casino. In this video, we're going to go through the three key ways sportsbooks like Bet Rivers in Pittsburgh and sportsbooks across the world make money. Most of this going to show some B-roll footage that I'm recording over the next couple of days, and I'll be back behind the microphone, but wanted to show you I was on site for some of this stuff. Back behind the microphone, my name is Matt Rosu. I'm Dean of the Sigmund Weiss School of Business and a professor of economics at Susquehanna University. I like to make economics understandable, often using pop culture references. If you like this sort of content, do me a favor and click the like button, and please consider subscribing to the channel. It'll help me out a lot, and it'll help notify you when these videos come out. So, how do sports books make money? Well, first, let's talk about what a sports book does. I assume most of you know that, but just in case, sports books are available to take wagers from the public on many different types of sporting events. Now, to be successful, of course, a sports book has to really have a wide variety of the sports available, the most popular ones that people will want to wager on at least, and has to be open suitable number of hours where the public can show up, and has to have a variety of bets available. So the types of bets a sportsbook could have, sampling of them. Some bets involve a point spread, where one team is favored over another team. And so if you bet on, say, the team that's supposed to win in a basketball game, you might have to have them win by, say, 5 points, or 10 points, or some number of points that essentially makes it about a 50-50 shot. So the favored team, you're either giving up points or laying points, or you're getting points if you're betting on the underdog. There are money line bets, where if you bet on the team that's supposed to win, you're getting worse odds. You might risk $100 but only win 50 perhaps if you're betting on the favorite. Or you could be betting on the underdog, and if you're risking 50, maybe you win $100. There are parlays where you're combining multiple events that both have to happen. If one of the things doesn't happen, you lose your bet, but if all of them happen, you can actually make a really nice reward. Some people who on online sportsbook place $1 to $5 parlays have won tens of thousands of dollars by hitting the right combination of outcomes. There are also over-under bets where you can bet on the amounts of points in a particular game. Some sportsbooks offer in-game betting, and there's even more. So there needs to be a wide variety. So how do the sports books make money? Well, there's three key ways we'll go through in this video. Number one, in the main one, sportsbooks make money with what's called the vigorish or the juice. So the vig or the juice, it's essentially the amount the sportsbook charge for taking a bet. So I was in Pittsburgh, I saw a Penguins game. Suppose you were looking to wager on the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they were playing a team that they were completely evenly matched with. So they had a 50-50 chance of winning, and the opponent had a 50-50 chance of winning. Now, the game I saw, they played the Ottawa Senators. So if there's a 50-50 chance of winning, the sportsbooks aren't going to give you even odds on your bet. Most sportsbooks would make you risk anywhere from, say, $107 to $110 to win $100. So you're getting less than a 50-50 return on your money. One bet I saw that really illustrates this, although it was a slightly lower vig. During the Super Bowl, there are many online sports books and in-person sports books that'll let you bet on the coin toss. You know, talking about a 50-50 shot. And for those, you had to risk $102 to win $100. So a sports book can make money if they can simply split the money. If the public's betting equally on each side, the sports books win. So let's say that there's $55,000 bet on the Penguins, and there's $55,000 bet on the Ottawa Senators in the particular game I saw. Remember, if you have to risk $110 to win $100, the sportsbooks are going to win $55,000 based on, well, the bettor's losses, right? The bettors lose 55 if they have the wrong side. Those who win, though, only get back 50,000 because of that $110 risking 110 to win 100. So the sportsbook just won $5,000, right, like that. That's a lot of money, and that's really a key reason that sportsbooks are profitable, the vig or the juice. A second way that sportsbooks can make money is by offering betting lines when they think the public will be wrong. So let's think about a Penn State hockey game. Suppose the betting line that would split the public's bet, so the average bettor on an over-under is 6 goals. So half of the public, if the over-under was 6, would think that it's going to be more than 6. Half of the public would think that it would be fewer than 6 goals. If a sports book put it at 6, they're going to win, right? Because of what we talked about, the vig or the juice. Sports books will have handicappers, and these are people, basically they spend their lives studying the games, studying the public perception, and looking for are there particular games where the sportsbook might get an edge, essentially betting against the public. So let's say a sportsbook really thinks the most likely outcome in the Penn State hockey game is 5 goals, that they really think the over-under should be 5, and they're convinced the public thinks it should be 6. Well, if a sportsbook put the line down to 5.5 goals, a lot of the public would be betting the over when the sportsbook really thinks it's the under. So this is, of course, a greater risk to the sportsbook by doing this, because now all of a sudden they don't really have a guaranteed win lined up like they do if they split the public with the juice that they would make. But if they could find a way to be correct 55% of the time, I mean, it doesn't take a huge edge. This could be an enormous boost to profits by essentially betting against the public. So that's a second way that sportsbooks can make money. First way is we talked about the vig or the juice. The second way is by putting a bet together and betting against the public. Third way that sportsbooks can win, and this is more for in-person sportsbooks, is unclaimed winning tickets. So a recent article found that there were over $20 million in unclaimed winning tickets. These went unredeemed. This was in Las Vegas alone. Now, all of those aren't for sports betting, of course. Some of those would be like cash-out tickets for slot machines. But $20 million is not a small number. According to Nevada law, the sports books keep 25% of that, or the casinos keep 25% of that. The Nevada government keeps the other 75% of that. That, though, is not trivial, right? $5 million extra to the Las Vegas casinos just because people didn't turn in the tickets when they were entitled to some amount of money. So 3 ways sportsbooks could make money. The juice or the vig, the price that they charge people, trying to set lines where they're literally betting against the public, or by people just not cashing in winning tickets. Once again, my name's Matt Rosu. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.